Hello, hello, everybody. How's everybody tonight? I've come here out of retirement because I have to tell you that I've been hearing some things this week. It's been terrible, terrible. First of all, I want to get AGK off my chest, that wanker. You know what he said? He was on Rachel's channel the other day and they was all starting on poor Richard, ganging up on him, patronising him, giving him the, oh, well, I am the fucking guru of Yodaville, Mr. fucking Waxed. Yeah, bollocks. Richard Dolan, you're a masochist. That is my considered opinion, and it is also the opinion of the Royal College of Surgeons, and we are going to dissect you very shortly. So we'll see you soon. All right, come knocking at your door with a saw and scalpels, and we shall rip you to pieces. Yes, and then we're going to put your skeleton. We always used to call it skeleton, but it's it's not Shrillington, it's skeleton. So we've got to put your skeleton. See, working class people can't say that word very well, but now if you've got John Heaton, you see his voice is like gravy, and he'll just say skeleton, skeleton, and you won't even notice the word. But where I say skeleton, or I say milk, milk instead of milk, milk, milk. People say it a lot better than me. Yeah. Now, talking of people who speak badly, though, there's this gay bloke, and he's really funny, and I watch him. Now, he's not. He probably don't want anybody to know about his sexuality, but he does this sort of thing about people being executed in the past. Hello, fit to be tie-dyed. Yeah, oh yeah, don't you worry. Don't you worry. We've got some good stuff tonight. And guess what? I've got myself a challenge. And I challenge because Paul McCartney's never learnt to read or write music in his life. And I think that's pretty bad going. Pretty bad going. You know, a month crash course. I think he'd get it done. And I want to do a crash course in playing the organ. So I've purchased myself my keys, just like Bobby Whitlock. Do you want to hear? Here we go. It's in the car with me right now. I'm very excited. And I'm giving myself a month to learn how to play the keys. I'm going to give you some good songs. How about this? All right, let's go. Yeah, I only play. I'm not even moving my fingers at the moment. How about that? Layla, you've got me on my knees. Layla, you got me on. Yeah, come on, give it that beat. That's piano sound. Oh, hang on, we're getting feedback. Oi. Hang on, next track. Do you know this one? It's Benny Hill. All right, enough music for now. Like I said, I'll come back in a month and we'll see how we're doing. Hopefully I'll be able to read music, because the music sheet I got, this organ didn't cost it. Can I call it an organ or can I call it keys? What do you think fit to be tied on? Shall I call it keys, my timbali, or my Hammond? Should I call it my Hammond organ? Because I've got a button here that says Hammond organ, so I could be Bobby Whitlock in a month. No sweat. What do you reckon? Hello, 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 Freddie Dobbs. Are you Freddie Dobbs tonight? Freddie Dobbs, Rachel. Anyway, so do you want to hear the scandal? Now, you may agree with this. You may think I'm unfair, but like I said, fit be tie, you know, AGK, he launched into a tirade against me and other people like Brother Brian. You might think he's got an excuse to do that. He's got the right to say that. But it's funny how he just comes out of the woodwork at Halloween when he likes fucking about with young girls. Now, I didn't mean that in any perverted way, but it's just the childishness of Halloween. I'm not a big Halloween fan, and I bet you lot aren't a big Halloween fan out there. I think it's childish. I think it's stupid. You know, I haven't got time to dress up like that. Maybe I'm just getting too old for it now. Maybe I'm just too grumpy for it. What? Well, you were perhaps. But listen, Brian, I will scandalise you. So first of all, we're going to get onto this Mr. Mayo outrage. Now, I don't know if you saw that. I think this goes back to. There's a bit of concern at the moment that they want to get their hands on this fucking One Time, 1 Ton in New York City album. And they're really making a point of saying what a wonderful album it is. And now Mayo's gone one step further. He's used this very dubious excuse that he knows that Paul McCartney's never going to give him his autograph. So he's decided, fuck Paul McCartney. Sean Lennon, are you listening? I want that copy of fucking Sometime in New York City with all the bonuses, because I have said all the right things, and you know what happened to Beatle Brad when he said all the wrong things. So no, I think you have betrayed Paul McCartney, and I don't want to defend Paul McCartney, but you're betraying him. And you know what? You're selling out not to John Lennon, you're selling out to somebody called Sean Lennon, whoever he is. You know, like who the fuck is James McCartney apart from Paul McCartney? But anyway, who was the other thing? Oh, Dixon. Dixon was cheating like fuck the other night. He was saying, "What's your favourite Beatle album? Your favourite Beatle year?" And I thought, "What's your favourite Beatle year?" Well, yeah, okay. And what he was saying was, first of all, he didn't even put 1970 on there. Excuse me. And he was calling, what was it? Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields, 1966. He's, oh, they're going down on 1966. And, oh, only a Northern Song, it's 1967. I thought, how the dare fuck do you do that? You can't do that. You cannot do that. You can't change what the fuck. You're not Moses. You cannot change the date the record come out. Yes, second generation, you know, Beatles at the BBC and all that bullshit, anthology. You have to go by the year that it appeared. You know, did it appear in 1964 on the radio? Yes, well, it's a 1964 song. But no, you can't say, oh, that song that was written in 1965 is actually 1966, and a song in 1968 that fucking come out in 1970. No, fuck off. It's making it up. Oh, honestly. Anyway, let's read the questions. Let's have a bit of music while we're messing about here. Bit of a drum beat going on. Oh, you got it, have you? Yeah, oh, and that's another thing. I just want to tell you this now. All right, call me sour grapes, bitter and vindictive, twisted and mentally retarded. But please, right now, I wasn't I thought, listen, in this day and age, we can shock a God-fearing public into saying, yes, I know exactly what you're all about, you dirty whore. So first of all, we're getting these fucking Beatle virgins turning up. That's really doing my nutting, especially idiots that believe them. And second of all, we got Danielle talking to bloody Mr. fucking Innocent. What's his name? Prog Rock, whatever. And he's saying, and she's there with her fucking tits wobbling out. And I thought, right, I'm going to record this and I'm going to put it online to shame her. And guess what? Loads of people started clocking in and watching it and writing lewd behaviour. And I thought, oh, I'm not having this. They're just enjoying looking at her tits. And the trouble is, I was enjoying looking at her tits as well. And I thought, how could God give such a nice pair of jelly wobblers to such a hideous looking woman as that. That's outrageous. Oh, talking of hideous, Caitlin has been fucking sniffing around Andrew Dixon. So Mayo, if you're out there and you think, oh, she's on my side, she's not. She's fucking sniffing around Dixon like there's no tomorrow. If you don't believe me, just look at her whiny comments. And by the way, if you, anybody out there who listened to her on the Sirius radio, she was crap. And she only got paid $2 for being on there. And also, I've got to tell you another funny story. This is a funny story. Now, I don't know if you lot is all aware about Steve Carlson and his record collection going underwater. Now, we've talked about this in the last video, that the heroism of the man. But, you know, Mr. Mayo imposter lookalike, this is how I discovered him. Well, anyway, he's not such a nice guy. He's a fucking arsehole. Because I'll tell you why. I see that I subscribed to him, and then I see that he'd done one of his live video things, you know, his own radio show with 10 people watching. So I thought, oh, I'm gonna interfere with this, a new friend. So I said, I thought the interview with Steve Carlson the other night was brilliant and heartbreaking. And he, oh, thank you very much. And then next thing, Steve Carlson's one of the 10 people watching. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Everybody bunched together and did this. And then he started talking to me in the peanut gallery there. Steve Carlson did. And then fucking Mr. Mayo imposter. So I said, okay, if you want to have a conversation, maybe you should do it over the telephone. And I thought, you fucking wanker. You've got fucking 10 people watching you, and 2 of them are having a chat, and then you start getting all grouchy with us. Oh, well, I'm the fucking marsh warden round here. I'll fucking tell you when the flood's coming. Fuck off. Yes, I've told him. I don't know if he's even thought about it. He's so fucking arrogant that he thinks that everything's he doesn't even know he's doing any wrong. That's the problem. He doesn't realise that we're seeing. I thought, okay, so you've made a break with McCartney. Well, that's terrible, because McCartney's latest video, so I was told, was all about YouTubers that like him. Your name's not on the list anymore. Looks like they'll be giving It's a Beautiful Egg another phone call, won't it? Fucking hell, I'll tell you what, she got a few views for that Let It Be, didn't she, eh? You remember the cast of 9 and the 9 superstars? Well, they got a pitiful amount of hits, right? And then It's a Beautiful Egg got fucking thousands. And of course, Andrew Dixon did too. Fit to be tie-dyed, are you going to be doing a Let It Be, or just saying that shit, not bothering? Because you've got a copy now, haven't you? You've got to have a copy. I mean, I don't mean you've bought it. I mean, you could have downloaded it like for free, like what I did. You know, you don't have to pay for this shit no more. Let the others do the paying. That's what I say. I mean, for Christ's sake, what is it? 11 fucking tracks, even 11 tracks, 12 tracks. What is it? It's nothing. It's rubbish. And Andrew Dixon, oh, well, oh, and oh.